I want to KO. I want to clear, decisive finish. I don't want to let it to go to the end. I want to give the best performance of my life. I want to go in and leave everything there. I don't want to keep energy to make sure am I going to be okay for 7 rounds, 5 rounds. I want to leave it all and may the best man win. But I'm the most hungry, and whoever's the most hungry always wins. He wants to take away my status. He wants to take away my income. He wants to take away everything. He wants to humiliate me in front of my family, in front of my wife that's going to be your cage side. He wants to humiliate me in front of the world watching. All my friends, and my students around the world, Poland, Italy, Denmark, Norway, name it, they're all watching, and I cannot let them down. And Myanmar is watching too. I cannot let my adoptive country down as well. So I have a lot of pressure, but I thrive under pressure. I got married 2 days after my fight, my title fight in 2016, and I knew that, I had to win. Otherwise, my wife's going to marry a loser. I just can't wait.
Just to keep him sharp. I'm a big believer in reflexes, your timing, being sharp and alert. So this isn't too bad. We're not doing big contact where he's getting hit, getting thrown. That's already been done, but right now I just want him to be in the moment, in the zone. This is good to do before the weigh-in too. Puts him in the moment. So I'm trying to get him to just perform and just to put everything we worked on in the last months, but just to kind of recap everything and make everything flows. So that's the idea. I've been doing this a little bit today. It's also good to clears your mind, gets you ready for the fight, and there's a lot of stuff when you have a fight going on, and you have all these media things, videos, all that stuff. So now I want him to focus on the physical aspect of the fight. That good? That good?
Hey guys.
174.4.
No. I don't know where Cyrus went.
He left.
You left already?
Yep.
All right.
Came in, waited, and he bounced.
Whatever.
You can do anything.
I'm not in a friendly mode with Cyrus, so.
Maybe that's what's
Yeah. Fuck the face off. It's gonna happen on the cage. He can't even do the face off. He's already running. Oh, he's gonna be running tomorrow. Trust me. I told him, you don't have to come. It's not too late. Don't take your flight, man. And he's like, he said, he heard it. And he said, if he wants to beat me, he has to kill me. Two bullets couldn't do it, so he can't do it. I said, have you seen my elbows, man? Yeah. They're way worse than your bullets that you had. And he didn't say fuck all after that.
And I'm joined none other than the man himself, the king of Lethwei, Dave Leduc, and Combat Sports Lethwei Analyst of the Year for 2019, Mr. Robin Black. It's a pleasure to have you, gentlemen. How are you doing?
Good to be here.
Good to be here.
How's Wyoming treating you so far?
I love it. It's peaceful. It's the air is very fresh, and did for a run today. I like the elevation.
Well, this is a pure art form. This is the purest form of striking arts that there is in the world. Once you add the head to it, and now you have the 9 limbs, there's so much more creativity, different movements and angles and geometric shapes that a violent artist like Dave can create, and it's an absolute pure and visceral art form. And I mean, after the Burmese people, I think America is where people will enjoy it the most, in the world. And so to come here to an area, and see the people here, there's a weird similarity between the people of Wyoming and the people of Myanmar, don't you think, Dave? It's gonna be a wonderful thing. This is the future of striking sports. It's been around for 1,500 years, but it is also the future of striking sports. It's going to be amazing.
It's the past, the present, and the future. That's right.
The modern story of Lethwei revolves around Dave Leduc, because Dave has not only been a foreign champion, been a great champion, but also brought this art form to the world. Cyrus can come in and in one night say, I will change that history. And that will be his motivation. You can see him in his mind saying, that will not happen. But that's what this guy's coming in here to do too. And Cyrus has traveled the world. And one thing that does give him a good situation is he has traveled the world competing in in many different art forms.
Yes.
And most people do not have that amount of history. And that's why this is a very tense fight as well.
Yeah.
You know, because, and also something that you guys are doing beautifully is on this card, early in the night, we've got some kickboxing, then we've got some Muay Thai, then we've got some glory rule structures, we've got some MMA. Throughout the night,
main event
the
is
main
Lethwei.
event is Lethwei. It's the perfect unfolding as we connect the audience to all these different elements, and then they get the big cake at the end.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sifu means teacher in Chinese, and he's been a martial artist for the past 30 years representing Fang Cheng Do, Jeet Kune Do, but he's never been to Asia prior to that. So I was very proud that I was able to bring him to corner my fight twice. So it was a big moment for us because he was the one, introducing me to Lethwei. And now we were, fast forward, 10 years later, we're in Myanmar together in a fucking Coliseum fighting the Burmese legend. So it was a very special moment for me. And I would not have the same mentality. I would not have the same skill set. He definitely shaped me as a fighter and as a person. So yeah, we're just gonna go for that little bite and then that's it. What do you think? You think we should?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh, there he is. How you feeling? Are you coming to face off? I wanted to do a face off for.
Usually I win, but I see you win.
Am I doing right now? Picture.
I mean, if you want to, that's fine.
Yeah. Is it? Man? How you feeling, man?
Fine. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do a good fight. Let's do a good one.
For
Yeah.
sure.
No, I respect you, man. Like I respect your I said in all interview, man. I respect your pedigree, and I think we should give a fucking. It's history. It's history in the making. You know what I mean? Let's fucking do this.
We will.
It's true. My fucking life depends on it because nobody wants to be the former champ. Everything comes when you have the title. So he has to kill me if he wants to take the title away from me.